कायेन वाचा मनसेन्द्रियैर्वा बुद्ध्यात्मना वा प्रकृते स्वभावात् करोमि यद्यत् सकलं परस्मै नारायणायेति समर्पयामि. With my body, my speech, my mind or my sense organs, through my intellect, my sense of self or my natural tendencies, whatever actions I perform, all of it is towards the Supreme Being. By saying Narayanaya, I submit my offering. Om Namo Narayanaaya. Tatascha Vrindavanato Tidurato Vanangatastvam Khalu Gopagokulaihi Hrudantare Bhaktatarad-Dvijangana Kadambakanugrahanagraham Vahan. Once, far away from Vrindavana, didn't you go to a forest along with cattle and cowherds? The wives of Dvijas, who had immense devotion for you in their hearts, with the intention of blessing them. Tato nirikshya sharane vanantare kishora lokang kshudhitan trushakulam adurato yajnaparan dvijan prati vyasarja yodi divyachanayatan. Then, looking in that forest at the shelterless groups of children who were weary with hunger and thirst, not far away, as a group of Dvijas were immersed in performing yajnas, you sent those children to request for some rice and alms. Gateshvatho teshvabhidhayate bhidham kumarakeshvo danayachishu prabho shruti sthira apyabhininyurashrutim na kinchiduchuscha mahisurottamaha. They, going there, mentioning your name as they sought some food, O Lord, firmly established in Vedic chants, those Dvijas did not heed their requests and gave absolutely no reply, those great Brahmins. Anadarat khinna dhiyo hi balaka samaya yuryukta midam hi yajvasu chirada bhakta khalute mahisura katham hi bhaktam tvayitai samarpyate. Those children, saddened by such disregard, returned, saying, "This indeed befits the behavior of those who are committed to yajnas. Don't those Brahmins fast for long periods of time? How would they offer food to us?" Niveda yadhvang grihini janayamam disheyurannam karuna kula imaha iti smitardram bhavate ritagataha te dara kadara jananyayachire. Convey to the wives there of me, they may offer some food, those compassionate ones. As you spoke thus with a warm smile, they went to those wives of Brahmins and begged for food. Grihita namni tvayi sambhramakulah chaturvidham bhojya rasam pragrihyatah chirandhritatvat pravilokanagrahah svakairniruddha apiturnamaayayuh. As your name was taken, filled with excitement, those wives, offering 4 different kinds of food items, having held a desire to see you for a long time, despite being prevented by their relatives, quickly came towards you. Vilola pinchanchikure kapolayoho samulla satkundala mardramikshite nidhaya bahum suhrudan sasimani sthitam bhavantam samalokayantataha. With a fluttering peacock feather in the hair and on the cheeks resplendent earrings, a warm look in your eyes, with your arms placed on the shoulders of a friend, those wives looked at you standing there. Tada cha kachit vadupagamodhyata grihita hasta daitena yajvana tadaiva sanchintya bhavantamanjasa vivesha kaivalya mahokritinyasav. Then one among them, eager to approach you, was held back by her husband, the performer of yajna. She, with just her thought of meeting you, effortlessly entered the state of unity, that fortunate one. Oh, what wonder! Adaya bhojyanyanugrahyatah punah tvadanga sangasprihayojhatir griham vilokya yajnaya visarjayannimaha chakartha bhartru napita swagarhanan. Receiving the food and blessing them, again those women who left their houses in their desire of your touch, looking at them, sending them back to tend to the duties of yajna, you made their husbands too not resent them. Nirupya doshan nijamangana jani vilokya bhaktincha punarvicharibhihi prabuddha tattvaistvam dvijayehe marutpuradhisha nirundhime gadan. As those Brahmins realized their mistake and in their wives saw true devotion and rethought their actions, with great words of praise you were worshipped by them. That you, O Lord of the city of wind, remove my ailments.